By daytime, I'm a CEO of a spice company, but by night, I'm a chef and restaurateur. One of our suppliers at one point came to me and said, hey, we're seeing restaurants and chefs wanting more and more variety of spices, and they're starting to demand a little bit more quality in spices. And they didn't have access to that. So they thought, me being from India and given that Chai Pani uses a lot of spices, that I had some inside scoop on high quality spices that they could figure out how to carry. And to make a long story short, after we talked about it a while, they looked at me and said, why don't you do this? So I thought it would be a little side gig where we'd supply a few spices to a few local restaurants. 4 years later, here we are.
I think Meherwan deserves to be recognized as a small business leader in Asheville because he is just such an integral part of this community. He builds so much hype around the projects that we're working on. He just genuinely makes you feel excited to be at work.
So the minute I realized that success for myself as a business owner and a member of the community became really important to help everybody else that was literally in the same boat as me, as in they came as an immigrant from wherever they came, see that they could be celebrated too. And I don't think that's just a celebration of diversity in terms of skin color. I think when you do that, you're actually helping and celebrating a community, because that's what makes a community is everybody gets a seat at the table.
Meherwan's really provided us the opportunity to work with organizations that are near and dear to our hearts as a staff, and then also really opening us up to local organizations that maybe we're not that familiar with.
When we first opened Chai Pani, our first restaurant, it was really important to me that as a business, you don't exist just in a community, but you actually are literally a part of the community, as in you're inseparable. So that ethos got bought over where the first, the minute we had a viable business, the second question in our mouths was like, how do we give back?
Anyone that falls within our mission, it's always been Meherwan's encouragement to just to give to those who need it.
Essentially, I'm really proud to be a member of this community and a member of Asheville. And any organization that goes out of its way to represent this town and try to uplift everybody, I'm incredibly proud to be a part of. So to me, joining the chamber and being a part of the chamber was just a no-brainer, because I really saw a group of individuals that really cared about this town and its community and the businesses here. And that's, at the end of the day, kind of all we can do, right? Is just look out for each other.